So, Chris, I imagine for the big payroll companies, I'd say Asure is one of those. This is an expensive pain in the butt, but reasonable to pull off. This gets a lot harder for smaller regional payroll companies, and maybe hardest for, I'm envisioning, something like 100,000 CPA firms across the country, just a straight up accounting firm, a bookkeeping firm who provides payroll services for their local clients, who really have relied on these third parties to move money. They're not going to be able to do that, or they're not going to be able to do that as easily going forward. Is that safe to say, or am I being melodramatic there?
No, I think your warning there is both prescient and reasonable. Essentially, the operating rules have been tightened up to make sure that these third-party relationship and third-party systems are identified and clarified, so that we can know, all along the chain who is moving money and who's taking possession of funds and just all the actors in the game. As we get to a situation where, because there has been clarity around these roles and responsibilities, you have banks responding saying, we don't want to be a part of that. It's going to make it harder for companies that rely on those nested third-party sender setups to get banking relationships. If they're not successful in finding and identifying those relationships and securing them, what they're going to have to do is partner with, a company that can, eliminate the middleman and handle the money movement. So, to alleviate, the smaller players from having that burden and that responsibility.